Welcome, Hiroki.
Hello. I'll take one of my usual order, please.
A big bowl of rice with fried chicken, right?
The person who greeted me with a bright smile is Sakura Asahina, the poster girl of Poka Poka Bento. She runs the bento store with her father. Sakura passed on the order to her father in the kitchen and smiled brightly at me again.
You have very dark circles under your eyes, Hiroki. Please take better care of yourself. I'd miss you if I suddenly couldn't see you again.
Oh, thanks. I'm a little sleep deprived at the moment. I'll make sure to take better care of myself. I figured that she just meant she didn't want to lose a regular customer, but it strangely resonated with me.
Here you go. Thanks for everything. I've added a salad for you on the house.
Huh? Are you sure that's okay? I feel bad.
If you don't get enough sleep and eat fried food every day, you'll destroy your body. You need to eat some vegetables.
Thank you so much. I was truly healed by the shopkeeper and his daughter. Oh, I'm so hungry. I should get back to the office and eat. I'm Hiroki Iwasaki, a 26-year-old company employee who works in the accounting department. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a superhero or a billionaire. But nowadays, those dreams felt like distant stars. Then, one day... This food doesn't taste very good today. It's kind of bad. Come to think of it, Sakura was less energetic than usual. She was always at the front of the store, but she didn't come out of the kitchen today. I felt like I received my lunch with a sense of discomfort. I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I dropped by the store again after work. Hey, there's nobody here. There are usually loads of customers here at this time of day. But I wonder if Sakura is in the kitchen. Good evening. Are you here, Sakura? I called out to her, but no one came out. So I went into the kitchen. Sakura! I'm calling an ambulance.
Wait, don't call an ambulance.
But...
No, don't. I haven't been getting enough sleep. I tripped over as I was walking through the kitchen and fell over. The floor felt so good that I accidentally fell asleep.
What? You fell asleep?
See? I'm okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Do you want your usual big bowl of rice with fried chicken then?
I didn't come here today to buy a bento. I just thought something might be wrong with the store, so I came by. What's wrong with your father? Where is he?
Actually,
What? He broke his bones!
he broke both his hands. It'll take time for them to fully heal, so I have to do everything on my own for now. I usually only work serving customers and at times in the kitchen as an assistant. I left all the seasoning of the food to my father. Now I have to work late into the night to prepare the food, and I do my best, but I seem to lack a good sense of cooking.
So that's how you made the fried chicken.
It's difficult to sell bentos when I'm not good at cooking, so it's no wonder customers aren't coming back. I regret not having made an effort to learn my father's skills and sense of taste.
Let's practice together. I'll give you some cooking advice.
Huh? But can you cook?
Don't worry about that. I can make a bento menu without looking at the recipe.
What?
Let me use your kitchen and your ingredients. A few minutes later. Okay, it's ready.
Whoa! This is exactly the same as our fried chicken bento.
Try it.
It's delicious. It's as good as my father's. No, it's probably even better. Don't you work in accounting? You have such a deft touch. Like there's no way this is just a hobby for you.
I've been through a lot. I just like cooking.
Please teach me how to cook. I understand that you're probably busy with work, but I want to somehow be able to run this store by myself.
It's not easy to become a good cook. It takes time, and you need to be inquisitive and patient.
But I need to save Poka Poka Bento, please.
If you insist that much. I'm not busy at work right now. Shall we start your training tomorrow after work?
Yeah.
I hadn't held a knife in a while, but I realized that my skills hadn't faded at all. A few weeks passed, and I'd been giving Sakura lessons every night. The trick to deep frying is...
Okay. Ouch! It's hot!
Ah! Put some cold water on it right away! Her hands look very rough. I can see that she practices by herself after I leave. Hey, Sakura, shall we end your training soon?
No, this is just the beginning.
With your current abilities, there's no way the customers won't come back. You've worked hard enough.
It's not enough yet. I'm gonna make a super delicious bento that even surpasses my father's.
Okay. I guess there's no such thing as enough cooking practice. It kinda hurts my ears to hear that. A month later, Sakura took me out to a restaurant. Are you sure you want to invite me here? This is too much of a treat for me.
You saved me when our store was in a critical situation, so I owe you this much. It's only natural. It's thanks to you that our customers came back. Please allow me to thank you for that today. Also, my father ate the lunch I made for him and he praised it.
That's great.
My father made sure that I didn't feel lonely after my mother passed away from illness. He took very good care of me. He was always a cook, so we renovated our house and turned it into a bento store. That's why I couldn't let it collapse. It's my dream to make it even more prosperous and open another branch.
Dream? Well, that's a nice dream. I'm sure you'll make it come true.
I'll do my best so that it doesn't end as just a dream.
I hope that happens. Sakura and I had a nice time at dinner. After we left the restaurant, we walked together for a while.
Isn't it about time you told me a bit about yourself? Who are you?
Just like you have a dream, I once had a dream too.
May I ask what your dream was?
My dream was to become a top-flight chef of French cuisine. So I trained abroad and worked as a sous chef in a first-class hotel.
That must be where you got your professional touch.
But it ended as a dream. I was in the final of the world's most prestigious culinary competition called the Richard d'Or, and I lost to a Frenchman. I was so disappointed by that I couldn't cook anything decent after. The owner of the hotel I was working at kicked me out. I thought at the time that only a tiny amount of people were able to actually make their dreams come true.
That's not true.
Huh? What's wrong with your face?
You didn't fail to realize your dream. You just created an excuse to give up on your dream. Are you sure you want to give up? Why don't you just try again and again?
Reality is harsh. I have to work to make a living, so earning money is the first thing on my mind.
But you had time to teach me, didn't you? Cooking takes time, inquisitiveness, and patience. It's strange that you, who taught me that, would give up on your dream. The person I envisioned you were was not that kind of person. I was out of line. I'm sorry.
You do have a point, though. She suddenly became awkward, thanked me, and left by herself. The next morning, I was on my way to work thinking about the events from the night before. Hard work isn't rewarded, and dreams don't come true. People become adults by giving up a lot of things. That thought hasn't changed. But I wonder why. I can't stop thinking about what Sakura said to me yesterday. She was talking nonsense without knowing about my past. I should just dismiss it all as nonsense. But there's a part of me that can't. I know why. I'm just laying out excuses to give up on my dream like she said I was. The truth is, I haven't really given up on my dream yet. I want to be the person that Sakura thinks I am. Then there's only one thing for me to do. I'm gonna give my dreams one more chance. One night, 3 months later, I stopped by Poka Poka Bento for the first time in a while.
Hiroki, how have you been? I was worried when I didn't see you for so long.
I've been fine.
It's been a while, hasn't it? My hand's finally healed, and I'm gradually getting back to work now. I see you took good care of my daughter. Thank you.
I'm relieved that you're recovering. Anyway, for the first time in a while, I'd like to order the fried chicken bento with a big bowl of rice, please. When her father entered the kitchen, Sakura's expression changed instantly to a sad one.
You stopped coming here because of the terrible things I said that day, didn't you?
That's not true. Rather, I'm grateful to you. You woke me up. I quit my job in the accounting department, and I'm going to France now. I'm gonna once again enter the world's greatest culinary competition, the Richard Door.
You've made a big decision. I'll be cheering for you from afar. Do your best.
I will, and I'll come right back here to see you when I return.
I'll be waiting for you.
I made it to the final of the competition, and when I arrived at the venue, I saw that my opponent in the final was the same French chef that I lost to miserably the first time.
Isn't that Japanese guy Hiroki Iwasaki? I heard he retired from cooking, but it looks like he's come back. He must still be a bit of a loser. A man who hasn't been in the kitchen for years is challenging me. I've been the Richard Door champion 3 years in a row. Judging by this overwhelming difference in ability, I'm likely gonna win again. And now, the final of the Richard Door. Let the cooking begin! Wait a minute. Was he always this happy and lively as he cooked? No, he used to always look exhausted. It looks like he's matured a great deal. I can't let my guard down. I need to focus.
After that, I bought cabbage and tomatoes, and now I need to get chicken.
Long time no see, Hiroki.
Hey there, what you doing here?
I've been looking for you. I heard you won the Richard Door. Congratulations. I've been trying to scout you. I want to make you the executive chef at our hotel.
Really? Why now?
Of course! You came back into the cooking world as a top chef. Let's do some good things together now.
I'm honored to hear that from you, but I'm afraid I must decline your offer.
You'd be the executive chef. Your dream of becoming a top-flight chef would come true, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that was my dream.
It was.
Yeah, I put an end to that dream when I won the competition. Now I have another dream.
Another dream?
I recently got married, and now I run a bento store called Poka Poka Bento No. 2 with my wife. My dream now is to make our store the best bento store in Japan.
What? The best bento store in Japan? Don't be so naive. Who decides which is the best bento store in Japan in the first place? Is there a competition? How can you throw away winning the Richard Door by going to work in a bento store? I don't get it!
I do think that your proposal is more realistic, but I'm sick of being an adult. I want to be like a kid chasing my dreams. My wife taught me to be that way.
What nonsense! I bet you'll regret rejecting my offer in a year's time.
I don't know about that. That's my bento store over there.
No, wait! Why would there be such a queue for the bento store?
Thankfully, we were reviewed online and introduced as the bento store run by the Richard Door winning chef. Thanks to that, we have more customers than we can handle. I can bring you a bento if you'd like, as a souvenir.
Do you honestly think I'd eat such low-class food?
The hotel owner left angrily, and I later learned that his hotel had earned a bad reputation for its food. That's why he came to scout me. The taste of his food didn't get any better, and his hotel went out of business soon after. My wife is, of course, Sakura. She's serving customers with a bright smile today, too.
Welcome. What would you like to order? I'd like 1 fried chicken bento and 1 white fish bento with mushroom sauce, please. Hiroki, here's an order for you to start cooking.
I just had a great experience. The hotel owner who fired me just showed up here trying to recruit me, but I turned him down. I told him that my new dream is to make Poka Poka Bento the best bento store in Japan. With my lovely wife, of course.
Lovely wife, you're making me blush, Hiroki.
It's great fun to pursue my new dream with my beautiful wife. We left the original store to my mother and Sakura's father, who both love to cook. I'm living a much happier life now than when I was a corporate employee.